a very magical inn was the last thing I remember.
From what I recall.
Yeah.
You were sleeping in the basement without the skeletons. I believe.
Correct.
You were sleeping in the deep dark cave that is yours. Do we have any other recap, or is that it?
It went down.
Oh, we fought a lot of things.
I got a cape. No,
You fought among each other, most of all.
Oh, wait, didn't I get, like, some cool armor? Oh, where do I need to go to?
No, she got the trident? Who got the trident?
I think I might also have this.
Emily has the adamantium armor, which means she can't be critted against. And she has the Trident of Fish Command.
That is in
Oh!
And Troy, you have Debt Collector,
Yeah.
which is an item of my own design, which, as in the past, you should know that means there's a caveat to it, to how good it is. And Casey, I believe you got the Boots of Elvenkind?
And a cape.
It's either the Boots of Elvenkind or the Cape of Elvenkind, I forget.
Oh, I got two things.
Oh, wait, what'd you get? Lay it on me.
I got boots and... Well, I didn't write it down. I was expecting a write-up.
Oh, no, you have to write your shit down there, son,
You told me
or
to
else.
give me a thing.
Yeah, you said you would.
Of what?
I don't know. I don't even know the name.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the hood, when it was up, gave me a boost to some stuff.
Okay, that's the Hood of Elvenkind.
Okay.
The only thing I would give you a thing for is either a weapon or a item of my own design. I assume. Damn. All right, you guys gotta jog my memory. What did Casey get?
I think it was faster. He had
I can't.
Right.
My
The boots made me
notes.
allowed me to jump further, and it changed my walking speed, but it really didn't because my walking speed was already greater than it.
Boots of feral leaping and jumping, I believe. Or the boots of striding, I think it was.
You jump further. I don't remember how much further.
It was probably boots of striding and long jumping. I believe, because considering what you guys fought.
was that somebody in Cortland had a sign that says Donald Trump burned in hell at the tombstone, and it's causing a manner. Great. I love it.
Hometown heroes.
Yep.
We're still a spectator today.
Yes, Gilbert's going to be coming in a few, but we can start without him. I'm not.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right, we are good to go. So let's. Who would like to recap?
Another D&D podcast. Take it away, Casey. I'm throwing shit.
Oh, dear. I'll throw shit back, son.
And I want to all of it. That's all that matters.
That's remain in the way.
Yeah, that game dragged on.
It did. You were close to winning.
Why?
Are you guys ready to get back into it, or?
I play with my dice tonight because I'm having a spectator.
No.
Yes, you can play with your dice tonight, but once you're a spectator,
Yeah, I feel like that's
we're gonna swear they make you honest.
Gotcha. That's fair. Totally
What
fair.
am I'm logged in as me. Why is this doing this?
Emily, I have my Venmo set up now.
What? You have Venmo, finally. Welcome to the year 2017.
I'm holding out on Venmo, so.
Yeah, me too. I was finding it hard.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but
I'm one
like
of
it's
those people.
how
I'm like
everybody.
Venmo's not. No, I'm like they're not giving out bank account information.
Same. But then Emily's like, that's the only way we went. And I'm like, well, fine, fuck, let's go get Venmo.
Yeah, it's easier.
No, it's not.
I literally just wrote my roommate a check for the rent. So.
Take a photo of the check and put it in good.
All right, so we're ready to get back into it.
Yes.
All right. So last time we saw our heroes, probably in the past 2 months, because I think that has been the span of us playing.
Wow.
Last time we saw Darius made a deal with the devil for a legendary sword. And then we heard, as we went on, you descended into the Underdark through a mysterious passage of the same room Darius made a deal with the devil with, and came across and pretty much in the middle of a cavern. And as you entered, you met just essentially a inn full of skeletons who were jovial and happy. And as you left and went back and left and went back a number of times, you realized that there were skeletons there who identified themselves as your names. And then you left and then fought some rope cloakers. And then you finally, despite all my empty threats, fought a mimic for the first time. And I believe that is where we ended.
I think we settled on we were staying the night.
In the basement, yeah.
Yeah, I believe you guys are long rested.
So we get back.
Oh, good.
Well, let's see if you have who's taking the first watch, who's taking the second watch.
First watch.
Okay, fine, I got second watch then.
I'll take third.
No, only first and second.
Oh, only first and second. Oh, so I just sleep the whole time?
No, I mean, well, depending. There's only one elf in your party, so if you guys want to do you guys want to restrict it to 8 hours or 12 hours is essentially what I'm asking.
Oh.
Doesn't matter to me, no matter what, I get a full rest.
Well.
Yeah, we still get a full rest, right?
I will say it's been 24 hours, so yeah, you get a full rest.
Okay.
Cool,
So who's taking the first watch?
I will.
Okay. All right. Make a perception check. Who's taking the second watch? All right. All right. I want to make you make a perception check. The night passes without incident. As you are sleeping in the basement of a broken down building. You all wake up fully rested, fully restored. What would you guys like to do?
So I don't know if you recall, but Skeleton Malacca said there was a temple of Salute in the area.
He did.
Yeah. So like, do you guys want to go maybe find that temple? Cause like, that would be really cool, right?
I'm up for anything but stuff.
Cool. That was a lot of information.
And we all know that's not true.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Casey, my man. No. All right, so are you guys heading deeper into the cavern, or are you heading back up to the surface wall?
Yeah, last I remember, we were at a fork and we went right, and this is where we ended up, which means there is a left.
There's also branches breaking off from this area around this sunken building.
I want to find the temple, so I think he said it was north I don't
Real
know.
quick while I have
Do
the
I
notebook open here.
remember?
What are the items I got again? Oh wait, hold on. I have
I don't know, man.
down. Oh boy, good news. Let me expand that out. So I can
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm not keeping track of your items. Shit, I don't have that type of time.
oh, crap, I don't know how to view these items.
Oh, did I switch armor to the cool new armor?
I will assume so, yes.
Boots of
Okay, cool.
spring.
Which is
'cause I
the
wanted
exact
to do
same
that.
AC, except you can't be critted against.
Right.
And it's
I
magical.
wrote
So
that
have
down.
Boots of
And
springing.
it's magic.
Folk of elven kind.
Repeat that back against me, Casey.
But boots of springing and folk of elven kind.
Okay, so yeah, you have advantage on stealth checks, and I believe you have advantage on jump checks, I think, or something
Is
like
this
that.
something I can just Google, or are these special items?
No, boots of springing and leaping. Is that what they're called?
I just have springing written down.
Boots of. All right, so I will look them up for you. But yes, what are you guys doing?
Okay, sorry, I just had to pull up. I was pulling up the sheet that real quick that had the strikes. But that's not.
There's striding, boots of striding and swinging. That's in 5. Oh, actually, no, I do remember this one. Yep.
Boots of striding and leaping, right?
Striding and springing. While you release speed,
Striding
your
and
walking
springing.
speed becomes 30. It's already higher. Your speed isn't reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump further than your remaining movement would allow.
There you go. The world's your oyster, Casey. Or Drog, rather.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said the world's your oyster, Casey. Or Drog, rather.
ACM.
Oyster.
And I got the Cloak of Elven Kind. All right.
So what are you guys doing?
While we play?
Yeah. Alright, okay, so yeah, let's. You guys want to head back into the tavern, skeletons, and see what we can.
You're breaking up there, Trevor.
Oh,
What are we doing?
yeah, you're really breaking up. I can't hear anything you say.
Do you guys want to head to the inn and then go find the temple?
I don't think they're gonna like us back in that inn. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, but I would be kind of interested to go back in there and see if it's the same day to them. You know what I mean?
All right.
You
I'm gonna wait outside. I have no interest in going back in there.
Well, do we know which way the temple was? He said it. Did he say it was north? I didn't write that down.
He said it was on the north side of town.
we had to go through
Oh, okay.
Emily's
So
so
I
proud.
guess we don't have to go. Yeah.
Did
So I
he-
guess we don't
or-
have to go back in there.
Did we roll 20 up
Make
in it
an
again?
intelligence check for me, Emily.
'Cause I lost all my proficiency.
Emily's.
Oh wait, I'm rolling with my
sorry.
new dice.
Vistra,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, show them.
Oh,
Okay.
the anniversary dice. Hell yeah. Bravo.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're beautiful. My God.
My character sheet got wiped again.
Let's
We have a problem,
see what
guys.
my intelligence is.
That signifies it was not a good roll.
No, maybe. 12.
With a 12, you can gather that this weird skeleton inn is probably
Mhm.
very different from your world.
It's very different. Okay.
Proficiency
Does that
there.
mean? I don't know.
What's up,
I
Casey?
don't know.
I lost all of my proficiencies.
Oh, geez. Okay.
It's all just a side.
I believe it was stealth, survival.
Okay, sorry, I don't know my languages. I have those proficiencies. I have my skills.
All right, we will recover that later.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I just speak the languages. Don't worry about it, guys.
You speak Orcish, I know that.
I just picked that up, actually.
All right. So, so what are you guys doing? You were still in this cavern with a desecrated building.
What is like behind the building? Is it just more cavern, or does it look like it?
There's this huge opening in the cave. There's a building. It's like sort of like like pretty much like a dome of the cave. There's a building in the center of it, and then there are caves branching off in different directions.
I say we make our way back a little bit and we head down the other main branch that we've seen earlier, unless you guys see any of these.
You know, I should have Penny Dreadful one.
Do you want to keep going into this cavern though? Like fully explore
I'll give it a look
it?
some more.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Sure. Cool.
I dropped my dice.
Is it really dark? Oh.
Well, which way are you going?
I don't.
Dark vision.
There's the way you came. There is a path heading directly down, and there's a path heading relatively among the same level.
Let's do the same level one. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I kind of want to go back and try the other main tree, but
I'm with Drog.
Okay, fine. We'll go do that. Sure.
Okay, so going back to where it originally split.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
I got you, babe.
Okay. All right, so you guys want to just walk down there?
Yes.
All right, give me a marching order.
I'll go first.
All right, so we got Darius going first. Who's
I'll
second?
go in the middle.
Okay. And Drug in the back.
It's been a minute. It's been a long time since we've got to do a marching order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as you walk down, Darius, are you proficient perchance in any sort of are you proficient in intelligence or survival perchance?
Yes, I am proficient in survival.
All right, make a survival check.
I'm proficient in survival.
Yeah, you're not leading the party.
Aw.
That's 14.
What'd you get? 14? All right. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ouch.
Oh, no.
What?
18.
Oh, perfect. You take half damage.
Oh.
He's bleeding.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as you're walking down this cavern, and you just sort of feel your ankle snag on something, and then you just feel like you hear like a decent click in the distance, and then you just feel a bolt, like a crossbow bolt inside your chest.
Hold on. Hold on my door.
Yep. Our observer.
Okay, I can fix it, Eric. My data is still stored. There's a little question box on it. I think I can fix it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all back. All right, we're good. We are good.
Perfect.
That's good.
Gilbert.
Hello, Gilbert.
Hello.
Dungeon Master. He's from back home, went to high school with him. So
What's up?
move whatever you need, grab a seat, wherever. So,
for the sake of you understanding this, do you need me to explain the game of D&D to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So D&D is a tabletop role-playing game, which essentially means you take on a character, much like an actor does in a play or a movie or a show, whatever. But the thing about D&D is, since it's a game, we roll dice to determine how successful or how much failure a character you're playing receives.
Okay.
So pretty much Troy's character is a level 5 half-orc fighter, which just means think orc, Lord of the Rings, fighter, the best at killing shit, and then So Troy rolls dice, and he has 6 stats that pretty much determine how well he does shit.
Have you ever played like Fallout? Any of those games where you have your character?
No.
Okay, but you have like your strength, your dexterity, your constitution. These then carry through into your other stats you have. Okay. So like just now we're walking through a cavern, and I rolled a survival check because like something's fishy here. Roll survival check. So I got a 14. The save was something higher than a 14. So I failed it with damage, but I had a chance to react. So I used I rolled dexterity save to see how much I took less damage. So I took 5 damage. For basically, and then what else is there?
So pretty much this is what you need to think about is the party is essentially made up of the damage dealer, the support, and the healer at this point. So the damage dealer is Troy.
Okay.
The support is Casey playing the ranger. And the healer / spellcaster is Emily playing the cleric. So essentially they somewhat fill those roles with overlapping with one another. And then essentially you have D&D. But D&D is essentially a cooperative storytelling game.
Yes.
Which sounds incredibly weird until you play and or witness it. So
we all have characters. You play like my character right now. He's like incredibly. So the highest you can have for any one skill is 20. So like my guy is fucking weasel. Like he's almost 20 strength. So he's very strong, but he has negative intelligence. He's stupid as fuck. We're not stupid.
Like in real life. Right?
Yeah, negative. Yeah. Then as you level up, you get certain abilities you can unlock. They can do all the extra shit you want. But
yeah.
And then
and I'm what's called a DM or GM or Dungeon Master elongated, which means I run the game. I give them essentially skill checks to see if their character can surpass something that is difficult, and or if they can defeat an enemy with a certain level. But it's all based on dice, so it's all generally randomized. And pretty much you just play to your strengths if you're a player, and as for a DM, you play to what is equal to their strengths and or weaknesses. So
okay.
And then we play on. Normally, if we were all playing in person, we'd be sitting at a table and we'd have a sheet of paper with this information out, and we would have like a whiteboard that we'd be drawing this on. But we play on Roll20. It's all online plays, so all this is tracked. We can have our character table and play here. We keep track of rolls. What people are going to say.
Yeah.
Now, normally, I'm not allowed to roll dice because they don't trust me, which is fair.
No, we don't trust Troy at all. We don't trust Troy at all, so we make him roll on an online dice roller. So
that I don't lie about what I roll.
Okay.
So now that Troy's rolling physical dice, we need you to keep him honest. Don't lie for Troy. That's the most. Don't lie. Tell us whatever Troy rolls on the die. Just shout it out.
Okay.
All right. So, Darius, you just recently dodged a crossbow bolt that was headed directly at you. What would you like to do next? The cavern continues to descend down, and there is, of course, the safe haven that is behind you.
All right. I would like to check to see if I can erase the origin where this crossbow came from, where this bolt came from.
You can see it easily enough. It's just kind of like a hollowed out carving in the wall with a hand crossbow implanted into it.
Do you guys think, what do you think we should do? Should we go?
I'm
we should
kind of
keep going.
curious.
We
Yeah, we should keep going. Why are there traps here? Who put these traps here?
Mr. You first.
Everyone is dead.
Okay, Mr.
Let's keep going. But maybe you should look for the traps.
You're shorter.
So you don't. What?
You're shorter. You're better to dodge the bolt. You go first.
I don't think that's really how it works. Okay, fine. I'll go first. No one knows how it works. I'll go first, but I would like to check for traps. I had a mate.
All right, do you have a
No, in our
proficiency
traps.
in investigation or survival?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you get a
What? Let's see.
He's proficient or has a
In what? Investigation or survival?
Investigation or survival, yes.
No, I'm not proficient in either of those.
Okay, just roll a d20 for me then.
evil.
Oh, my survival isn't that bad though. I rolled another 11. Why?
Okay.
Oh,
You guys need me to look.
All right. Make a deck save.
why?
It's like as a character.
Why? 15.
Oh, 15, you're
15.
fine.
15.
A bolt fires out at you. It just manages to graze your shoulder, so you only take 2 points of damage.
Darius, you suck.
You have that new armor.
How many points of damage?
2.
2. Oh,
But
you still suck.
you have that nice armor. It's working.
Yeah, it doesn't protect me more than it did before. It's just magical armor and stuff.
Magical armor. You go first.
And like I'm not proficient in like this kind of things. If you needed some magical things, maybe. You still want me to lead? You still want me to lead?
I dash forward.
All right, so you guys continue on for about an hour or two. Nothing really drastic. It's a very slow incline down. And you eventually come across this sort of the path comes down to this essentially like underground lake. But it's
oh no, not another one.
I say lake, but it's mostly just like a probably like a 50-foot by 50-foot pond. There is probably about a 5-foot by 5-foot stone circle in the middle of it, and then the cavern continues on the far side of the room.
So it's on the center of the lake.
Yeah, the 5-foot by 5-foot circle is the center of the lake.
Okay. Can I roll a perception to see if I see anything out there?
Yeah. Roll. Yeah, you're proficient in perception, so roll a perception check.
Can I also check if the stone is like special, like magical?
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
Oh shit!
Oh, I rolled a natural 20. Do you want to see it?
No, I believe you.
Okay.
Your immediate light up in your face is proof enough for me. So.
Okie dokie.
And then Casey rolled an unnatural 20, so...
oh, I did?
Yeah.
I can't see it. My computer's still...
Okay. No, yeah, you rolled an unnatural 20. So, Casey, you noticed that varying ripples in the water, it seems to be there's some sort of movement beneath the surface. Not enough that you could tell. Emily, you know that the stone like outcropping in the middle that's like 25 feet away from you is solid. It's not magical. It is just a solid piece of land.
No, but I don't know.
Okie dokie. That's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Am I like proficient with this trident, or is it something I need to learn how to use?
You attune to it, so you are. It's a magical item, so I would say you are very confident with it.
Okie doke. So, I just want to pull. Is that one-handed?
How strong are you? What's your strength score?
13, and then 1 is the modifier.
I will say you are not strong enough to wield it one-handed. You could wield it two-handed.
Darn. Okie dokie. Well, then I will pull it out.
Okay.
And in case there are more fish people here.
All right. Sound good.
Yeah.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I will take out my bow, seeing Vistra draw her trident, and knowing the ripples are there. Could be some fishies, could be some fishy people. Who knows?
I draw my sword too.
All right, you pull out Deck Collector.
Yes.
It feels warm in your hand.
Drawing it
Very comfortable, like it's the only weapon you used your entire life.
Oh, great.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Let's keep it trotting along, I guess.
Well, wait, is it just the pond thing, or is there like a way to go around it? We don't, or do we have to go through it?
It's pretty much there's pretty much the sides of the cavern are pretty much curved outward, so it's very unlikely you could reach the other side without swimming. But the center platform is 25 feet away, and then it is also 25 feet away from the other side.
Okay, guys, I'm not that good at swimming.
I think I can jump it.
Yeah.
I actually think you might be able to.
Yeah.
Magic weapon, yeah.
Are there any rocks on the ground that we can cast light on and show us in the pond?
I mean, there's stalactites, I believe.
Tang mites.
That's a Troy question.
Yeah, Troy, is it stalactites or stalagmites?
Tang mites are on the ground.
All right, it's stalactites are hanging from the ceiling, so.
You can knock it down and cast light and throw it.
How are we gonna knock it down, huh?
It's gonna be like
I mean, you could. It's in range, I'd say.
What rock is it? What type is it? Igneous, metamorphic, sedimentary? It's like, fuck off, Troy. The rock.
How do you know how far your character can jump?
I will. Since you have those special boots, I would give you advantage on a
Advantage means
very low DC because you are a very dexterous fellow.
All right. I'm gonna go for the jump.
All right, do it up. Roll with advantage.
Roll athletics.
you got
Acrobatics.
or your advantage, your disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
You roll twice. First one was a 6.
I got a 16 and a 5.
And the
Think that's
16 will do it. Yeah. As you leap, you take a few trots back, run, and miraculously you were able to have a 25-foot long leap with your magic boots, landing on the island. As you land on the island, and then you see like a slight ripple pulse out from beneath the middle sort of land that you're on.
Gosh, it's not an island.
Oh!
It's a giant turtle.
Yay! It's not an island.
What the hell you mean?
I mean, it's exciting adventure. Yeah.
Hey guys, come on across.
As he lands, the ripple pulses
That's okay.
out, and nothing further happens.
I would like to I would like to switch out the debt collector for my spear real quick.
You're going to switch out Deck Collector for the Blood Spear?
No,
I
I
have a
have
spear. I have a regular spear that I started with.
Oh, you just have a regular spear? Okay, yeah, you put Deck Collector away.
Put it on the back.
Just a regular spear, right?
Yep, just a regular spear.
Okay, yeah, you put Deck Collector away.
I just have it ready because I can throw it.
Okay, yeah. All right. What would you guys like to do next? Draug is on the middle point between...
Can I just jump off it to the other side, or are we saying that they're thinking while I acted?
We're thinking.
I mean, it's only a 5x5 island, so it would be very hard to jump 25 feet. If you would like to try, I would give you just... With the boots, I would give you a straight acrobatics check. If you would like to make it to the other side. Without touching the water, of course.
Naturally.
We mostly do that.
Okay. I think I'm gonna hold for a minute. I'd rather do.
Okay. So Darius and Oh, geez. I can't believe I just forgot your name. Because it was one I made up. Jesus. Okay. Vistra. Yes, thank you. Darius and Vistra.
Oh boy.
What are you guys doing as Darius stands motionless in the center platform?
How did the ripple came out from like the land that he's
as
standing
soon as
on?
he stepped on it, the ripple pulsed out.
From the island.
Kind of like the island moved down like a button.
Not like it moved down like a button, more like it just sort of pulsed. Like it was a shockwave, sort of.
Like it bobbed, like it wasn't touching, like it's a suspended medium.
Okay, well, I don't want to go in the water, so yeah, I don't want to go that way.
All right. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
The island.
How can you? What?
I would say Vistra. Here, I'll throw you on the island, and I pick up Vistra.
Ow.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Vistra, do you allow it?
Yeah, but I've got like a little like pouting face on.
All right. Darius, make an athletics check, and Vistra, make an acrobatics check.
I make an acrobatics check.
What a throw!
Just pitches her across the room. No problem.
8.
8. Okay. Let's see. Draug, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Catcher?
Yeah. Just a dexterity saving throw of a catch.
14.
I'll give it to you. But yeah, I'll give it to you. But Draug, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as Vistra just curls into you. You manage to stay on the small island, but you do you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. So
sorry.
Right, so Vistra and Draug are on the center piece, 25 feet away from either end. And Darius is on the far end, 25 feet away from the middle island.
Okay.
Are we kind of stranded now, Draug?
I mean, you're going to have to get in the water, but...
I can't.
That sucks.
It's gonna take forever. I gotta take all my armor off and I just put it on, and then I'm gonna have to put it back on. And
Eric, the jumping abilities. Can I try making a jump?
You could try making a acrobatics check.
Okay.
If you want to jump to the middle island.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You take a few leagues back, get a running jump, and then you jump, and then you barely just miss as you your body splashes into the water, but your hands grab onto the ledge.
Oh, okay. I'll grab his hand and say, "I got you, buddy."
All right, we are gonna roll initiative.
No.
All right.
Oh.
Roll the real dice. +1. 15.
Oh. Troy, that's
11.
not good for you. I can tell you that.
I'm getting there. 1d20.
They rolled a 17 and a 19 on the die for their initiative.
Good, 10.
Oh no.
They
Fucking nerd.
are they fish?
Likely not fish.
Oh, darn.
More serpentine in nature.
Oh, damn. Okay. So that trying to fish command won't do much, huh?
You could definitely try. Because
that's always fun.
I will remind you that has advantage over water-based creatures.
Ooh, and they are in
Oh,
water.
okay. I don't really know what it does,
I
except
believe
that I
it has
have
a DC.
3 charges.
You could use your
Oh.
action to expel a charge, and
Yes.
it's cast on an enemy if they surpass a 15 DC Wisdom save. They're unaffected, but if they fail it, they're under your command.
Okay. I also don't know, like, the attacking power.
Oh, it's a +1 trident. Are you wielding it two-handed?
I'm wielding
yes, you
it
are, 'cause you're-
two-handed because I'm not
yeah.
strong enough.
Yes, then you would gain a +1 to attack and damage with it, and you would roll a D10.
Ooh!
All right, so let me get an initiative. 20 plus. Nobody 20 plus?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
No.
that's been
No.
15 to 20.
No.
No, 15 to 20?
I got a 15.
You got a 15?
Oh, wait, what did I get? I got a 10.
Oh, that all right. So we got
I got 11.
you got 11 and you got a 10. Okay, so we got Darius, Vistra, and then we have Draug. All right. Surprise round. We have. This is not good for you guys. Well, it's specifically not good for everyone's favorite half-orc devil dealer.
No, that's fine.
All right. They got a +6, and they have multi-attack. First attack against you, Darius, is a 8 + 6, 14. Does that hit?
That does not hit, and I would like to use one of my superior...
It's a surprise round, so you do not, unfortunately, get to use those yet. And the second one is a 15 + 6, so 21. Does that hit you?
That will hit.
All right, so 21. So 1d8 + 4. All right. Darius, you take 7 points of piercing damage as these sort of like very like fish-like serpents swish out of the pool and just sort of like claw on you with like catfish. They're more catfish than anything else. So they just like kind of like slither up onto you and then just put their fins back and just pull back. But that will bring us to the top of the initiative order outside of a surprise round. And they rolled a 19 and 17 on the die, so they get to go first. So that's an 8 + 6, 14 does not hit you, correct?
And I would like to use my...
All right. Light number. What's it do?
I'm going to copy and paste it into the chat for you guys. So basically, if the attack misses, I get to expend a superiority dice. So I roll a D8, and then if I get to do a reaction attack, and if I hit the D8 roll, gets added onto the damage to the creature.
Okay. So yeah, make your reactionary attack. So roll that D20. Got their AC is 14.
Yep. I rolled a 4 + 7.
Nah.
So, but I still use the dice. I still use the ability. But
Yeah, you didn't hit.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, and that is your reaction used. Second, Merfolk, 6 on one die, and a nat 1 on the other. So they do not hit you, unfortunately. That will bring us to you, Darius. What would you like to do? You were clawed onto a 5-foot island as two sort of aquamphibian creatures are attempting to drag you into the water.
Was I able to? Am I disengaged from them? Can I get up on the?
Oh no, they are right on you.
Okay, I would like to try to pull myself up onto the island.
Okay, yeah, you can pull yourself on, but you will take reactionary attacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. First one is 5 plus 11. Doesn't hit. And another fucking 1. So yeah, you make it up as their swords clank off your armor.
Sweet. Okay. And then I would like to. You have movement, you have an attack, and you have a bonus action that you can do. That could be magic stuff, but I don't.
But you're on a 5-foot island with 2 other party mates, so not likely you will be moving.
Yeah. So I would then like to switch out my spear and pull out my deck collector, 2 hands.
All right.
So like now, it actually would have hit. I would have hit when I was attacking if I had that out.
All right. Yeah. You pull out deck collector. What would you like to do?
I can attack or no? I'm done.
I'll give you an attack. Sure.
I'd like to attack the one that did me damage first in the surprise attack.
Okay. Yeah. Roll an attack.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh shit. Deck collector is a +3 weapon, right?
It is it's a +3 on top of it.
Okay. So that will be 2d10.
Okay.
So roll 2d10.
Just a D10.
Wait, you rolled a 20 on your attack?
Yeah, you rolled
Yes.
a 20.
Really? That's really good.
4.
Double team?
No, I saw Gilbert nod his head.
God damn it. Okay. 4 and 6. Or it's a 9. 4 and 9.
Okay, so 13 plus your strength modifier, which is
4.
so 13. Wait, was it that die roll? So it was 4 and 9, correct?
Here's what my deck collector. It says
Okay,
1d10
so-
7 only, so it's 2d10 and a 7 or 2d10 14.
So it's 2d10 including your strength modifier. And I added that already, so it'd be so 9 and 4 is 13 plus 4 and 3 of 7. So 20 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you as you swing that sword down into the water, you just cleave a hunk of flesh off this slimy, slithery, waterbound creature. Vistra, you are up.
Okay. I want to make sure I put the trident in correctly. So if I were to roll an attack, I would add my strength, proficiency, and then add the 1.
And add 1, yes, to the attack bonus.
Oh, okay. So I just want to take that, and I kind of want to just stab the other fish.
Okay, yeah, make an attack roll.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, you just kind of stab it down, just kind of get like sucked into the mud. And as you like try to pull it
Okay.
up, that's going to be the rest of your turn.
Oh,
Drow.
wonderful. These are great dice. Try.
Alright.
The anniversary dice.
I need help picturing this a little bit. So I'm on this island, right?
Oh, let me.
I drew it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty much.
And the monsters are surrounding us?
Picture them like circling you. Yeah,
Okay.
circling the island.
Is it too close to use my bow?
I would give you disadvantage on your bow. Yeah.
It's the spear.
All right. Do that.
There are 2 of them?
There are 2 of them. Yes.
Okay, and one of them is already injured. So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the injured one, and I'm going to attack it with the blood spear.
All right. Roll your attack.
Creature and get advantage on attacking it. And then you can move it for the duration of it.
Son of a bitch.
That's not going to hit, Casey. I hate to tell you.
No, it will not hit.
You also rolled a 1?
And as you stab your spear at it, it kind of gets stuck in the mud and it takes the rest of your action to pull it out.
Okie dokie. That's a nice roll.
Yeah, so that's pretty much your entire turn.
Well, this is a great round, guys.
Okay. Darius, I would like you to make an athletics check.
Do that.
Oh, Jesus.
26.
I actually rolled 2 nat 20s.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah. They rolled with advantage because they're springing from the water, and they actually rolled 2 nat 20s. I swear to God.
That's a 1 in 400.
They're attacking Troy, right?
Yes. So
All right.
Darius
That's okay then.
gets just like this one sort of
Oh,
amphibian-like
wait.
creature springs out and tackles Troy
Wait.
into the water.
Wait,
Yes.
can I use warding flare on one of them?
I mean, it
That
attacked
is
with
attacking
advantage,
Troy.
and because they were in the water, and they got 2
Okay.
nat 20s. So
It just imposes disadvantage.
I know, but they got
on
2
an
nat
attack.
20s, so I would recommend you save it.
Damn. I'll save
but
it.
Troy, you only take 6 points of damage. So, hey yo,
Oh.
small miracles. But now you are in the water.
That's not good.
And that is a 19 and 18 on the die. Hell yeah, second round is where these guys pop off, apparently. And so I am 100% positive that hits. So that is 6 points of damage to you, Darius. And, oh geez, that is 14 points of damage to you. So 20 points total, 23 points total this round.
Okay, I have 9 hit points left.
And you are submerged in the water.
Yeah, which is their advantage. So that's nice.
So we're gonna get out of the water.
We have Darius, you're up. And you are surrounded on either side within the water.
Okay, I'm going to try and attack him.
Which one?
The one missing a chunk of flesh already.
All right. Roll with disadvantage for your first attack.
Okay, I'm going to roll on here just because I don't want to roll twice.
Are you rolling with Deck Collector?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Oh, wait, I added them up. Sorry. 13 is the lowest, so 13 plus 10, that's 23 to hit.
Okay.
Do I hit?
Yes.
Okay, so I roll 1d10 and add 7.
Yeah.
So I rolled the lowest. So I do 8 damage. That's like the lowest I could have done with that weapon. So and then when I hit it, how close are Draw and Vistra?
They're probably about 10 feet away from you, but you are submerged in the water.
Okay, I would like to use a superiority die, and I'm going to tell a friendly creature can. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to because they're not going to move into the water. Never mind. I'm good. I'm good.
Interaction trying to escape.
Okay. So I hit it, and then I would like to use my second attack to attack the same creature.
All right. Do it up. Disadvantage.
You shouldn't do that if you kill it. I have to recast Hunter's Mark.
No, you can move it as a free bonus action.
Yeah.
I thought I had to kill it.
Oh, yeah. You definitely don't hit there, Troy.
Disadvantage though, isn't it? Oh yeah, 2 and 9, so 19 to hit, or no, 12 to hit. 12 to hit, doesn't hit, right?
Yeah. You definitely don't hit.
Okay. Okay.
All right. That will bring us to Vistra's turn.
Okey
Darius
doke.
is submerged in the water. The 2 amphibian-like creatures are also in the water.
Yeah. I'll cast Healing Word at level 2
All right.
on Darius.
All right. Do it up.
2d4.
2d4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay. So that's 4 plus 3 is 7 plus my wisdom, which is another 3. Yes.
So
7,
10
8,
total?
9, 10. 10. That's
Right.
good.
You
Right?
heal 10 damage, and that was your bonus action. What would you like to? What would you like to do as your main action?
What would I like to do? I'm gonna try and use the Triton to command the
Okay.
fishes.
All right, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, beating 15.
Eric,
Yeah.
You can only cast it on one of them. Which one would you like to cast it on?
The one that's
Here's-
healthier.
Okay.
It's not
Eric.
missing a big chunk of flesh.
All right. It rolls a 13 on the die. Wisdom modifier is +0, so it fails.
Yes!
It is under your
Does it work?
command.
Yes,
It is under your command.
Do I have
You
to
have to
tell
use a
something like
bonus action
specific?
to
Or...
command it, though.
Damn! Okay. Well, at least he can't attack next round.
Can you push him
That's
onto
great.
the surface? Can you tell him to like move Darius onto the surface?
I can't tell him to do
Yeah, take
anything
the
right
bonus
now
action.
because I decided to heal Darius.
I see.
Drow,
Because
you're
it's
up.
all about Darius.
Okay.
And mark 1 charge down on your trident.
Yes.
So she has control of the less damaged one. I Hunter's marked the more damaged one.
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to attack.
Yeah.
All right. Make an attack with disadvantage because it's submerged and it's right next to Drog.
Sure.
All right.
$19 and a 2 is the 2.
That 2 does not hit.
Okay. I get 2 attacks per turn, don't I?
Hell yeah, you do.
I did
Do another one.
I guess I critical failed. So I got a 9 and a 2. Wait.
Yeah, 2 still doesn't
Why
hit,
does
man.
it say +2 after that?
You're just rolling a
Well, it says rolling 1d20 plus 2, actually. So
Yes.
roll 2 d20s.
Yeah.
I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
Just roll 2 d20s right now.
Okay. A 4 and a 17.
14.
Okay. The first one will hit. Roll another 2.
And that is a 10 and a 12.
Okay, yeah, both will hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Crap, where'd that note go? I roll a d8, 2 d8s and a d10.
Yeah, 2 d8s and a d6.
2 d8s and a d6. Okay. D8. A d6. So that is 5 plus 5, 10.
All
And then
right.
I add on +4 piercing on the blood spear.
Are you using the blood spear? I thought you were using your bow. They're not close
I
enough
thought-
for the blood spear.
Oh, well, then I apologize. I'm using the bow.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense as to why I rolled the 2 8s.
Yeah.
That's just my +3 for attacks. So it's 13.
Okay.
Casey's guy is a alcoholic who has to drink, otherwise he has any of your dreams. So Casey,
All right. Casey, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is, I believe.
All right. Then we go to the top of the order.
Yep.
The uninebriated, the uncommanded, rather, fish creature. That is a nat 20.
God damn it.
What?
That is bad news for
Wait.
you there.
Can I cast Warding Flare now?
I'm going to say no. You have to do it beforehand.
You can't go step
Okay.
All right. Troy, you take... Oh, geez, that's a 7 and 8 on the die. So 15 plus 4. So you take 19 points of damage.
I am
He's dead.
unconscious.
You are not, because you are a half orc, and you are at 1 hit point.
Nice.
Because that is the first time today it has happened. But it is going to continue swinging at you as you barely hang on.
Oh boy.
And that is a 14 on the die plus 4. So
Oh, I should have casted Warding Flare this time.
18 on you, Troy.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Next time.
Actually, no. Sadly enough, as the sword swings down on you, you hear a shatter very close to you, One of the red gems on Debt Collector turns essentially to dust.
Oh!
You have
So
2
when you
gems
go down,
I know.
you are at 1 hit point, and you have 2 gems left on Debt Collector.
Oh, this is some bullshit, man.
This is the perfect song for you!
God,
But it's not!
no, because that means it's just gonna die faster. I'm like, you know how many times Troy goes down?
I know! I know, it's perfect.
All
right.
Cool.
But the funny thing is, it is now the other guy's turn. Is going to use his wisdom saving throw against a spell save of 15. It rolled 2. It is still under command. And then we have Darius.
Yes.
It is your turn at 1 hit point.
All right, I'll go to attack. Because Sugar, we're going down swinging.
All right. I assume the one that has been swinging at you.
Yes.
All right, do it up.
17 or 18 to hit.
So you rolled a 7. Yeah, that'll likely hit. +3, +3, plus you hit.
Okay. So it's 1d10. 8 plus 7, that's 15 damage on the first attack.
All right, how would you like to kill one of the mare people?
I'd like to chop its head and go, Meow!
You see this slithering serpent in the water, and you just writhing around. Despite all odds, you hear a shatter in your ear, and then you just swing the sword down, and then decapitation. That'll bring us to Mishra's turn. You're in control of the other creature. What would you like to do?
Yes. How big are these fish serpent things?
They're about 6 feet long.
Can't be a pet.
Okay. That could definitely carry me, right?
They're about giant catfish.
I'm gonna hold on to it, jump onto it, and point to the other side and say, "Take me over there, please."
Okay, yeah, you easily you get on and then just sails to the other side.
Perfect. Is that my turn yet?
Yeah, that's your turn. Drog, you're up. What would you like to do?
I would like to make my way to the thing. Oh, shit. Okay, so Darius is still underwater at this point?
Yeah, but he's conscious.
In the water.
He surfaced.
I'm treading water at the south side of the island.
I also really have to go to the bathroom, so you guys decide among yourselves what you're doing.
All right.
Okie doke.
I'm going to the far side.
Yeah, I'll just go side.
Yeah, everyone just get over here. Party. Other side.
So yeah, I just get out and tread, but I'm fucking bloody as hell.
You'll have to wait, I guess, to figure out.
Yeah, Emily, you want to move your person in the
how well you...
on board?
Oh, I forgot that there's a board. Where am I?
I'm using it to help.
There.
Help you. Yeah, it's an engineering drawing. Make money.
Sure. So we're all on the same side?
Yes, and you're riding your fish first. In and on.
Then I guess I'm still in the water.
Which you can do that too. The DM can do that. Depends on who you play. It can be like one time we were playing with how's the ass? And he's the ass is very nice. You just can't check out the ass of with Eric. You just can't check out the ass of your fellow players. You can check out the asses of NPCs on playable characters.
What?
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
Yeah, you can't check out the butts of your teammates. You can check out the butts of NPCs.
Why, Troy?
Why?
You can sexualize your friends.
Mr. Fiskus disapproves.
All right. Hello again.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I would like to get off my
We
fish
need to
friend
the
and get
shore.
onto the land.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I assumed you did that.
Okay.
I would
Are we still in an initiative order, or can I just tell him to?
No, you guys are good. You could all make it to the other side without issue.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do about this fish guy under your control?
Oh, I'm just gonna tell him to go to the bottom of the lake pond and sit there for 10 minutes and think about what he's done.
Okay.
With your
Can I do that?
expertise knowledge in your fish trident, you know every 6 seconds they make a wisdom saving throw against a DC of 15. So,
Oh, but I don't want to hurt him.
So dumb.
you also realize it can't really leave the water.
Oh, so then we just
Oh,
gotta
we
walk.
can't leave the water. Oh, so let's just leave.
Idea. No, tell it to go down there and wait till the end of time. It's dumb. It'll fail the wisdom.
I'm gonna tell him to go. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to go down there and think about what he's done. Anyway.
Okay.
He just has to keep making.
And then we should run away while we still can.
Oh, is there
Okay.
a range on that? Like if she gets out of range, will it be broken? Or can we come back later and use him as a boat again?
It's a spell save DC, and every 6 seconds it makes it. So,
All right, well, if we come back and it didn't make it, I'm just saying.
so picture every 6 seconds rolling a D20. Eventually,
I
it's
can
going to
do
be
that.
it's going to be a nat 20.
You never know. You never know. It
I
could
rolled,
be a
I
really
rolled
bad
2 wisdom
roller.
checks, and it passed on the second one. So,
So like 12 seconds.
So we're on our way
Hey,
out of the cave. Or not out of the cave, down the hallway.
are you guys just going down?
Yeah.
So,
wait,
Darius, do you
no,
need help?
no.
You guys heal me?
Somebody should check for traps because. Oh, I guess I can heal you.
Darius
First.
will insta-die.
Let me check at what spells I have prepared for the day.
Emily's very cheap. Like,
We can
No,
hear you.
I'm just seeing.
we can hear you,
And
Jerry.
just-
My God.
I am just seeing if I did. Okay, I wanted to check that I did Cure Wounds because I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you at 2nd level. Man, you make me use all my 2nd level spells.
That's 2d8 plus your
Okay,
mod.
2d8. What's this? No, this one. Okay, 4. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8.
All right, so I believe that brings you to 9. You only rolled 8? Jeez, that sucks.
I only rolled an 8. Yeah, a
That's-
4 and a 1.
That's real bad.
It is real bad. It's real bad, man.
We're wasting
I
all
don't
these
want to
seconds
switch out the
on
dice yet.
nothing.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you guys want to do? You're on the other side of this pool.
I like.
Yeah.
I suggest we take a short rest real quick so I can regain some use my hit dice. Because I am.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down for that.
So.
All right, you guys are going to take a short rest. I'm going to roll a percentile die. And the short rest passes without incident. What are you guys doing?
So I would like to use my hit dice. How does that work again? I can use.
You are level 5, correct?
Yes. So I have 5.
So pretty much, and you're a fighter, you have 5 d10 you could use to roll and heal yourself. And the thing is, you have to call it beforehand. So you have 5, and you only regain 1 back per long rest. So if you want, you could use all 5 now. Except
like
you would only get 1 back every long rest.
Yeah. So I'd like to use 3.
Okay, so you called 3.
Yep.
Roll 3d10.
17.
All right, you heal 17 points, and you have 2d10 left.
Yep. Got it. So this is, I really like this model.
Would anybody else like to do something over the short rest?
Some people like it. You'll have like a hand use going.
No.
Darius, make a perception check for me, by the way.
You have a situation where oh, I get disadvantage on the first one was a 16.
Yeah. You notice your sword is more hot than it was beforehand.
Ooh.
Like you notice as the gem shattered, it's just been more warm.
Okay. So.
Oh my.
Yeah, but you can in person you can have things where it's like a secret. Like we played one game where it was all like all of them that were against each other. Eric would be like, "Hey, real quick, we're gonna go."
So,
tell me something instead of saying,
are we good to go forward?
As far as I'm
way?
concerned, yes. What is the marching order?
I'll take the lead this time.
I think that's a great idea, Drog. Thanks for your initiative. The teamwork.
Okay, as we are starting to move along, I would like to look for traps with my survival.
All right. Yeah, make a survival check for me. DC 15.
Very sneaky.
15 on the spot plus my 20.
You easily avoid the traps. Simple pitfalls and tripwires.
What?
You're fairly confident as you move along the path. I would like you to make a intelligence check for me. As the cavern's opening up and you're fairly confident in yourself.
Saving throw or?
Just a straight up intelligence check. DC, I'll call it DC 13.
The strictest one to see will be in loss or like a 1.
Damn it. I was on that 18 for a minute. And I rolled over.
This is the marching order, I would ask. At this point.
I'm after Drog.
You're after Drog?
Yeah, Darius is last.
You take, both of you make dexterity.
Me?
Both. Drog and Vishra make dexterity saving throws.
Hold on. I have an advantage to one of those. Let me try and figure out which one it is.
Dex saves DC 15.
I think it's the cloak.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry, I have advantage on Dex.
No, you don't have advantage on Dex saving throws. You just had your proficiency bonus.
What? But the cloak says.
Oh no, you have dexterity stealth checks on the cloak.
Gotcha. I understand now.
Yeah, so just roll a straight dex check.
13?
No date. Never mind.
What did you get, Vishra?
Is this a dex save or just a dex check?
Save. It's a dex save.
Not that it makes a difference. I rolled a 6 then.
All right, and Casey, you rolled a 13.
Yeah.
And then the one from high school.
Casey, you just made it. You take 7 points of lightning damage. Vistra, you take 14 points of lightning damage.
Lightning? Where's this lightning coming from?
As
Can I see?
Drog steps forward into the ground looking for tripwires and weighted plates and such, you see as he accidentally steps on a rune in this cave and it explodes in a burst of lightning.
I got a 20 on my survival.
First and second marching order.
Oh.
Wow.
What'd you say?
How do you miss the room? That's crazy. And then how long have we?
That's what that intelligence roll is about, son.
How long have we been
You
playing?
know traps. You don't know magic.
Oh man.
Guys. Hello. How long have we been playing this game? Like Hot Dog Day?
Just after.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
We started after Hot Dog Day.
Yeah, we picked
Yeah.
up during the
So
summer.
probably
Yeah.
about 3 or 4 months now.
Look to see when you made the game on the.
I love you, Father.
That's true. I can do that.
Roll
I
20.
think it's about 3 or 4 months though.
Yeah, I would guess
In between that period of time. But we've also missed a significant amount of weeks. So we've probably had about 10 or 12 sessions.
Yeah.
Look for the cultural part.
Oh, but tell Gilbert about our another D&D podcast. Yeah.
Some previous games we got.
Okay. Can
We're working on this more just we're recording and stuff.
I'm like really curious about why all these traps are down here.
That's a very fair reason to be curious about.
Right. Drog, doesn't this bother you as well? maybe?
That's why we're gonna keep. That's why we're keeping on.
I can't, like... Can I, like, look at the ruin and tell...
The ruin.
I can't, like,
don't think it
figure
destroyed.
out anything.
Well,
Did it get destroyed?
As the rune goes off, it is destroyed, but you do see a weird crest of light over the horizon of a cave, which is odd. But as you go over it, you do sort of see this small sort of underground village.
What?
Very far away. A large gap down, but with only 1 and 2 exits, entering and exit from it. Probably about, we'll say, 150, 200 feet away. It's down. It's on your horizon and down, but it looks like a small village with little lights and fluorescent fungi blooming all around it. But there are houses.
Would I know anything about the things that live underground?
Make
and who would be inhabiting this city?
History check DC 20.
Damn. Okay, no. I rolled a 6, and I'm pretty sure my history. Oh, my history is 4 though, but that's only.
You definitely don't have a history of 14. No, you have no idea. What do you think?
We'll start a new campaign. I think we're gonna go harder on those.
What's up, Casey?
Okay.
Would this be considered the Underdark?
Are you proficient in the Underdark in any way, shape, or fashion?
I am indeed. It is my favorite terrain.
It is definitely the Underdark, yes. So I will give you a check with advantage to understand what this is. Still DC 20, though.
What do I have?
A history check. So a history check with advantage for you.
You checking out something. Yeah.
Okay, so that's an 18.
I chose that when I was picking my character. When you pre-made it,
you're more familiar with the creatures of the Underdark, not necessarily
one negative
civilization below the Underdark. So this is very new to you.
Okay.
10 is
do you think we should like check it out, but like maybe cautious, like, because I don't know what is down here and everything has tried to kill us so far.
What do you mean? They want to be our friend.
I don't know, but why don't we just go take a look then? But like cautiously, and maybe we try and be stealthy.
I can be stealthy.
Okay.
Or maybe Drog, you just go and be stealthy.
I will wait here. At all. The armor we're wearing is 16 defense, but we can't.
I can go with you and we can leave Darius.
All right, I can go sneaky.
Do you want me to come?
The thing is you guys are on like an overhang looking down on this village. There's like a pretty decent gap.
We can't.
Bro, we
can't really get to it.
It would be very impressive. It would definitely take an athletics roll, and it'd definitely take you guys to set up some sort of shop beforehand.
For the rope or the jump?
Is there another way?
It's not if it's a jump, you're definitely going to take some serious damage.
So we're kind of just like on a cliff kind of thing.
Yeah, you're kind of like on an overhang, looking down on this.
Okay. Is there?
How far down is it?
Is this like just like a dead end that we've reached then, or is there another way to go?
Yeah, you essentially reached a dead end that's like sort of like a lookout onto this village. That's probably about like 100 feet up, we'll say.
That's coincidental. We have 100 feet of road.
Oh, no way. Do you want to attempt
Is there anything we can attach the rope securely to?
There's not really. This tunnel is very much carved, so there's really not something you would be able to pin it, like tie it down to. If somebody were to stand up here and just sort of dig their ankles into the ground, that'd probably be a good check. But such as your strength character.
And it turns out like magic.
What didn't we? So I know we like spent all this time to get to this one spot.
Yes.
Okay.
But there were other like directions we could have gone like further back, right?
That is very true.
Right.
Yes. Mhm.
So
Gotta go past
maybe
the
there's
fishman
a safer route down to this village.
We're ignoring the fact that
I guess it doesn't hurt
Maybe?
us because we know this is here. So we could go off and take a peek and then come back and can't find it.
We could. Yeah.
So curious.
I don't know how I get back across the water again.
Probably have to kill a fish again.
We're gonna have to kill that fish. That darn
Okay.
fish. What do you? So do you think we should climb down or go back and find a safer way?
I'm okay with going down, but it means whoever the last person is either stays or falls.
Oh.
Have to go around. There's not really an option
Yeah.
here.
Then I guess we should go around. Okay. Then we'll go
both
back.
of you
now.
make an intelligence check.
Oh.
All right. I have, because it's my favorite terrain, it says ×2 proficiency for intelligence or wisdom.
Yeah. So roll a d20 and add an additional +3 to your intelligence check.
Okay.
6. These dice are not
That's,
doing
19
what I want them to
plus
do.
1 standard, and then you said add an additional 3? Or
Okay.
just an
Yeah. So you understand that with the way if you were to descend this, that if your quote unquote muscle were to hold the rope, and you and Vistra were to go down, that Darius, like his sword, when he should have died, his sword burst open. So you do sense the feeling whenever he should be dead. He's not.
So he could waste one of those and just head bomb off the edge here. He could just dive it.
But he only had 3, right?
Yeah, I have 2 left.
So you only have 2 left. And what was that deal you made with
I
that?
don't know what I pay yet. I just pay. So
Yeah. What if he
around,
takes your soul or something?
I will remind you, the sword is called Debt Collector.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll do a
Let's
charisma
go
check.
around.
If he can convince me, I'll
Let's
do
go around.
Does that mean he'll just take money? Oh, we don't have any money.
Yeah.
You guys have approximately 0 monies.
0 monies. Oh, I have some monies, but I don't think as much as this devil guy would like.
Go around.
Yeah, let's go around.
I'm shopping for those particular items.
Yes.
All right. You guys walk back. You come to the same pool.
It's like a diamond. You have to have the gold to play that card.
Is my fish friend around? Can I sense him
Make
or see him?
Make a perception check.
Yes.
Can I make one as well to see if I see it?
Sure.
What about me?
If you would like to, sure.
I got 23.
Yeah, you see this thing slithering between the water underneath the water.
And it's neutral.
So it's definitely there, guys.
Set the DC, yeah. Oh, it's very easy.
Do you want to attack it?
Whatever, but difficulty to 5.
Do you think I could shoot it with an arrow? It's underwater.
Oh,
Yeah.
it can't get onto the land.
+7.
So maybe.
It would determine if we could skirt around the edge.
I don't think we could get around the edge.
No, it's sort of like a dome. This room, it's like there's the one center island, and then it kind of like the walls curve upwards.
It does affect your how it rolled out. It's a lot, like a lot kind of.
So do I see it? I see it slithering in the water.
Yeah, it's swimming around. Drog will point it out to you.
Yeah, I will. Where is the sacred flame? I will cast sacred flame on it, and it must make a dex save. Being throw.
But is it in the water?
Why does that matter?
Because deflected. What if you try to aim where it is?
It's divine magic. Leave it alone.
I assume I rolled a 16 on the die. I assume your spell DC is not 16.
No, I think it's like 14.
No.
Yeah, it's 14.
And then I will ask us to roll initiative.
Phew.
There we go, guys. Yay! We're doing this again.
19. 19.
All right, Darius, you are likely going first. Casey, you are likely going last. Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
All right, so Darius, you are up first.
All right, I would like to attack it.
It is in the water currently, far away from you.
All right, I would like to pull out my spear and throw my spear at it.
All right, make a roll on attack.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't going anywhere near it. That's like
no, you whiff. You actually throw your spear against a wall and just shatters. It's like you just chuck it in, so it turns to dust. It's like, oh my god, what a terrible throw.
Yeah, what's what the spear's been like. The spear's been gone. Like I've had it sitting around for a long time.
Would you like to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. That will actually bring us to the fish creature's turn. Who is standing on the ledge?
Not me.
Well, let's
you
be
just
honest.
threw a spear, though.
Well,
you just threw a spear.
Yeah, so I'd be on this.
Otherwise, I would be like the second closest because I think I did my cantrip thingy.
All right, so Darius, did you roll up to the edge to throw the spear? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check. DC 16. Oh, yeah. This fish comes up and essentially just slaps you, and then you you very easily roll away. It doesn't tease you, and then it kind of like swims away. Vishra, you are up.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
Because there's no limit.
It's a cantrip, so no.
Yeah.
All right. How much does it take?
2d8.
2d8 for Sacred Flame?
Yeah, once I go to level 5, it gets higher.
Oh, geez, that's a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's brutal. Yeah, roll 2d8, I guess.
Where's that's not an 8. I've got too many dice here. 7.
Brutal, yeah. You see it like spark into the water, and you see a writhe of pain.
Woo!
Woo is right, yeah. Drow, you're up.
Try and take its mind over again, and then we could let a crust on it.
No.
All right. I'm going to.
All right.
There's one. Okay.
You do that.
And you attack it with the longbow.
All right. Do it up.
You zone out and listen, but still.
This 8 on longbow. 17. Is that hit?
All right, that hits. Roll your second attack.
Yeah. And the second attack is an 11 plus 8. That's a 19.
Oh, yeah. Both hit. So roll a 4d8 and 2d6. Yeah.
Oh, all at once.
So 5 and
28.
Jeez. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Oh my god, I got 3 full 8s.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
My god.
High roller over here.
Yeah.
4 times 8.
There's you just immediately pull back 2 arrows, and it just like sinks into the water, and then you just see like you hear a crack as it hits this creature twice with 2 arrows, and it's just like you just see blood starting to pool across the water, and the water it seems seemingly less visible now, in the best sort of way.
Oh boy. Okay.
Darius, you're up.
All right. Do I have any indication?
You see 2 arrows vaguely sticking out of the water.
All right, so I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna spearhead jump in with my sword in front towards it.
All right. Just roll a d20 actually.
That's how Troy dies. Oh, it's got 1 HP left, is what he's telling me.
19.
How do you want to do it?
Yay.
I like you jump spearhead like that and just impale it through the head. I am.
You hear like a as it like comes up and just like sort of exhales gas essentially, and then it just like withers and dies.
Exhales water because it's water.
Oh, no, it sounds like gas exhaling from its lungs.
It's
So much of
probably
it, and there's just water coming out of it, and everyone's like,
No,
"Where's the air?"
it is air.
Everyone's like-
It is like as you like stab it and then like reach it up above the water, you just hear like.
All right, cool.
Wonderful.
Things to how many
So-
of you can
one thing I want.
grog?
Let's get to the other shore.
I would like to. If I could clean the fish. Is there any like meat on them?
They're very thin, but I'll let you make a perception check.
13.
I also rolled a 13, so you know what? I'll give it to you. You see a shimmer on the pond floor below you.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right,
What?
you swim down.
I like to grab.
All right, yeah, you grab it. It seems like some sort of medallion.
Cool. So I come up to the top. I get on the island and I like look at medallion.
Make a religion check.
Oh boy.
7.
Don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back in my pocket.
You just gonna throw it in your pocket?
Yep.
All right, roll. Put fish medallion in your pocket.
Fish medallion.
Never know. Like you could also I can show it to my teammates. They can know what it is. But
Can I roll a perception to
Will
see
you
if
show it to your team?
I'm gonna say no because he is in the water, and so like you know how clothes flow in the water. It's relatively easy to store stuff away.
Okay. I guess we'll swim along to the other side.
Yeah, you swim back to
Yeah.
where you came from.
Yeah.
then
So we're gonna walk off back towards our.
And we will say eventually you can come back to the fork in the road. That was before the inn and before this.
okay.
Towards the inn and take one of those paths. Okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
there
it's-
was one that went down and one that kind of went level.
As I say
After
inn,
the
I mean
inn.
the undead inn.
Yeah.
The Skella
Okay.
inn, if you will.
The skeleton. It's so funny.
I mean,
So where are you guys going? Are you going back to town? It has been quite a few hours since you've been in town, by the way.
Wandered into this inn store. We found
Like the real town or the skeleton town?
The real town. Yeah.
We don't have to go back yet.
I just
Do we?
letting you guys know.
let's,
I still have some rations.
And they were
Yeah, let's take that path down.
1,000 years before now.
Okay. Yeah.
Like no 1,000 years old. Like I was so.
All right, so where are you guys going?
I showed them to.
Back towards the
Where are we
inn.
going?
Ignoring
Okay.
The skeleton.
I will
Yes,
say mark a ration off.
Yeah, but
Okie
Emily.
doke.
and,
What?
So just mark one
Oh,
ration off,
it's just said
and
my
you were
name.
back at the skeleton.
In a huge fletcher.
In this large cavern where this is the only building around in the underground.
Okay. So,
But what the fuck is that?
do you think,
Some
guys, we should go down and hope that the down path leads to the village?
Sounds logical to me.
We killed him by accident.
Okay.
So to
Let's
go
do
down, this
that.
path goes down.
All right, who's leading
Yeah.
the party?
You know, Drog, you did such a good time. Well, you almost did such a good job last time.
All right, I'll
Almost.
lead again.
All right, Drog, roll a d20 with advantage.
Check.
We tried a little much work, so we don't know what's going to come from that. If yours can just go random. And then,
Oh, what? I totally
Not a-
just clicked that.
Not a blood spear check,
No,
just a
wait.
straight up.
My cursor's on a different screen.
I have nothing that you killed him. And
I should also note I'm running
the air appearance for the work.
this shooting my computer.
Yeah, which was not to be inside either.
It'll take a minute.
So roll a d20. Just
I put down the dice a minute ago.
Before they go.
all right. I will roll a d20 for you. How about that?
Wait, it went through. It went through.
Okay,
That is
that's a
2,
3 and a 9.
3 and a 9.
All right, what's your survival check on top of the 9?
5 on top. So that's a 14.
Okay. All right, as you you eventually sort of find a natural sort of path, and after many hours, you do reach a different sort of perspective of this underground village.
Are we closer?
There is a stone path leading directly into the village.
Does it look like it was made, or is it just like a path?
There are lights on in the windows, if that helps.
Of the
Okay.
buildings?
Of the village, yeah.
Of the village.
He doesn't engage on this. Well, my character's
So, Drog, you want to just walk in, or you want to like stealth
I
in?
guess. I mean,
And you want to see who's living in this village?
yeah, maybe we do something we can trade.
All you guys.
Or,
Well, we found you guys who were in prison, and they were all just dead, vaguely empty skeletons.
yeah, we can like see what's going on. Maybe find a place to rest if they're kind. If not, we can book it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried that we're gonna find something that wants to kill us, but yeah, let's see. Let's sneak in.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Darius,
Yeah.
what is your weight?
drop. What's my weight? I'm fat.
No.
What is your weight in the conversation?
Oh, I was saying Vistra. What's this? Can you recognize this medallion?
Medallion.
And I
Vistra, make a
Oh.
religion check.
just deciding that this is the opportune time to ask that.
All right. I'm using the dice you got me, so they better. Okay.
That was a good number.
It's not. It was like an okay number, 18.
Okay, yeah. You know exactly what this is. This is the
Yeah.
this on the medallion. There is the symbol of the goddess of the sea, Umberlee, also
Ooh.
known as the Bitch Queen.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Wonderful.
This bitchin'. Thank you, Gilbert. Somebody laugh.
Okay. I'll tell that to Darius.
All right.
Is it just like a? It's a religious artifact, guys. We found
Holy
something.
We did. We finally found something.
Finally.
We can now sign off on this quest.
Artifacts.
All right, I think we should work our way into the building.
All right.
Or
Wait.
into the town.
All right. Just so I'm clear, I'll attempt to draw it right now. So.
All right.
Sure.
Player drawings. Blah, blah, blah.
You have that full control. I can only.
And so essentially, it's sort of like a thin underground.
You can have.
Kind of like a thin underground path and then like a bulb. So pretty much this is where the village is, and this is the like sort of like outcropping to it, and below it is just chasm. So it's just like a fall down. Pretty much everywhere around the village.
So we're like on the path?
Other side, but
over here?
You're on the opposite side,
here.
but yeah.
But behind this wall here. Okay.
Yes. So that is essentially where you are. We won't, I mean, it's much larger than what it appears, but that is essentially what's going on.
Cool.
And as you're looking at this, Darius comes up and he's like, hey, what sort of religion is this? And you're like, Jesus, that's Umberly. My God. I thought we would, like, it's simple. The goddess of the sea, most of the water. And then, then you're back in it.
I still think that we should, like, sneak in just so we can see the type of people living here.
I'll stay in guard here, guys. You guys go check.
What do you think, Drog?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, did you want me to come with you?
Oh, what? You want me to go alone, too?
Well, I'm just asking because I'm not the sneakiest of people, but maybe you can do something that can help us out.
Yeah, we could send around and go look around and stuff. And cheat and
okay. So you basically want me to go. I think we're okay to just kind of walk up a little bit. At this point, I feel like having you guys at my side will be better for all of us.
He just told them all about it.
That's right.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, but if I get injured while I'm up there.
Well, okay, Drog, I will sneak in with you. I was just asking if you could do anything cool that would make us even more stealth.
What do you want? You want me to cast, pass without trace and sneak up in there? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I don't know. I'm not you, but maybe it would help.
All right. I will cast, and I am going to start stealthily making my way towards the village.
All right,
to get
Vishra, are you joining him?
Yeah, I don't want him to go alone.
Okay, so both, are you going as well?
I'm just guarding their back, like making sure that whole army doesn't march up behind them.
Okay, so I'll say you're still in like the cave sort of outcropping. Then we'll say Vistra, make a stealth check and add 10, and Draug, make a stealth check with advantage and add 10.
Damn. 13.
27.
Oh, gee, a 13.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 3.
That sucks.
No, I rolled a 4.
Shouldn't have come along.
Draug, you got like
But,
what,
like
like a 29? Like
27. Oh wait, no, yeah, 27.
Oh yeah.
Can I like hear her after a couple of steps and be like, "Nah, you gotta wait," or is it?
Okay. So as you guys are like sneaking towards this village, you get up to like a building, and then as the two of you just hear like as Draug, as you move as quiet as the night, just kind of whooshes.
Did I just hear a horse?
Yeah. My roommate's playing the witch. You hear a horse in the Underdark.
It was like so real.
No, as Draug, as you move, you just hear like the whooshes of the wind, like you go like easily up to the side of the building, and then you see Vistra. You look at her, and she smiles and nods, gives you a quick wink, and then you just hear Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. And
Falls
she's right there.
downstairs.
You hear.
I'm trying.
What languages do you two speak?
Oh,
Shit, you're a dwarf and an elf.
Elvish?
Never mind. You guys are fine. You hear in Dwarvish. Vishra, you hear in Dwarvish, unless you also speak Dwarvish Drunk.
I do.
Okay, you hear. Oi, what's that over there? I'm gonna go check it out. And then you start hearing like heavy plate armor, like footsteps.
Clunk.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like clunk, 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 clunk over you. Like no need to be stealthy, just like all business.
Still be like,
Okay, Drag, someone's coming over here and they speak Dwarvish, so I think there's some kind of dwarves. I don't know. We should go.
I'm gonna call out hello.
Okay.
In Dwarvish,
Yes,
presumably.
Oh,
All right.
do you speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Does he speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Oh, okay, good.
You hear the sudden stop of the clanking of plate armor,
you also just get lucky, like you're the local.
and that's where we're going to end for the week.
No.
Yes.
Oh, we don't know what they look like. Are they scary dwarves? Happy dwarves?
You know what, Vishra? Give me a perception check, and I'll tell you what they look like before we leave. If you do well enough.
A natural 20.
Okay, perfect. They are your sized, dwarf sized, but they have a silver and gray skin.
Ew.
Like
And that's where we're gonna end. And that's where we're gonna end.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh.
Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Dun dun dun.
Do we get any experience?
All right, and I will give
Do we
you
get any
guys.
experience?
I'll give you guys a crisp 1G experience, so 1,000 each.
I killed 2 creatures. I feel like I killed once.
Yeah, I know. They weren't that hard to kill.
2,000.
They were in the water though.
I don't
Hey,
know.
I
I
almost-
almost 28 damage to one of them, and it didn't die. I'd say it's hard to kill. That's a lot of damage.
Was 45 something.
Okay.
You ain't level 2 anymore, Casey. Get used to it.
We were dying at level 2.
put on my
What
big
are we
boy.
talking about?
No, not we were.
There were werewolves
I was-
that were crazy.
Emily has not gone down. She takes no damage. Her character has taken very little damage.
Wait,
Have I gone down?
no, I have
think I
gone
did
down
once.
so
No.
many times.
I
I
think
went down during the werewolf fight.
First session, I think Emily went down.
I did.
In the water, was that it? Or?
And I believe, yeah, it was against the
I
werewolves.
think I went down.
believe
Have
the
I gone
first
down once?
session.
Yeah, werewolves. Yo. They crazy.
I think Drog is the only person who hasn't been knocked unconscious yet.
Okay, so it's Drog. I think it's a ranger thing. You know.
Can stay back, I guess.
It likely is a ranger thing.
I mean, that would make sense if they're always like far away.
Yeah.
You know,
You would know.
maybe.
All right, so that's going to be the game for the night. First game in like a month, probably.
Oh
It's just,
man.
if you're interested in it, definitely check out the podcast. There's always go back to your city again.
And we're gonna play next week too.
I hope so. That is mostly up to
Okay,
you.
good.
Person.
What do you mean? Oh,
I'm 100% positive I know. It's if the other two are available is the big question.
Social point. I have friends who I don't know.